have another one. Okay? Lucas, you have to choose. Yellow means you serve, red means you receive.
Cuando te vas haciendo
You receive.
mayor, descubres que se va a presentar la cabeza.
Warm-up starts now.
Welcome back to Madrid. Warm-ups going on and a really good game coming our way. Obviously, a winner in Hungary just a couple of weeks ago. Luka comes here full of confidence. But when you get a local boy in the court, it could get interesting, couldn't it?
Yeah, that it helped to Luka after he won last week. You know, he's on fire, he's playing well, but he's playing against Verdasco. He knows the court, he likes the altitude. He's from Madrid, so he knows exactly how he needs to play.
Can I just talk to you, just behind us, all the players sitting around here and over there, they're chatting a bit. Obviously, Maria Sharapova back on the scene again. What have the dynamics been like tonight so far?
Well, it's totally different than a regular tournament. Usually you don't talk to your opponents before the matches, you don't talk to the guys next to you. Maybe you talk a little bit, you chat a bit in the locker room, but not just right on the court. But here it's different, and they can help you, you know, because let's say Dimitrov played before, so maybe Feliciano can say, how did you feel? So maybe he want to help him, but at the same time they know that they can be very dangerous against them, so I don't think they want to tell them too many tricks.
I like the element of doubt in this tournament so far. We've had a couple of matches where a player's been ahead and they just let a few go and the doubt creeps in and the other one comes back. We saw that with Dan Evans, we saw that with Agnieszka as well. It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's every point counts, of course.
Time.
And definitely when you are ahead, you feel like, okay, now I'm gonna maybe be a little bit more tentative, you know, and I think it's a mistake, especially here in Madrid, where the ball goes very fast, and if they put a little bit pressure to you, you don't control the ball very well, so you better go for it, I think.
I noticed they're not giggling as much around here at the moment. Things are getting pretty serious. They're about to go again. Let's get up to the commentary box.
Well, this is the up-and-coming man of French tennis, Lucas Pouille, ranked inside the world's top 20 at number 14. He is turning into a prolific winner on the men's tour. These up against tonight, Fernando Verdasco, the local boy. They played before. Pouille won their last encounter. This is for the right to play Grigor Dimitrov in the last four. Oh, and there you saw just the electricity
1-0.
coming from Pouille's racket.
Pouille.
Petch, he's dynamite, isn't he, from anywhere in the court?
Anywhere in the court. At times, I feel against the left-handers, he doesn't use his backhand quite as much. You saw him lose to Ramos Vinolas in Monte Carlo, but off that forehand wing, and at times off this first serve as well, he can just create so much pace. One of his favourite shots, the drop shot. There's the lob. Overhit.
So we open up with a couple of mini breaks. Verdasco, former top 10er not so long ago, down at 34 in the world, but so experienced.
He's got a couple of
2-1.
good balls back there, Verdasco. There's no right or wrong way to play a tiebreaker. Some people say it favours a big server, it favours the returners. You can argue that the big servers like Isner, Raonic, Karlovic sometimes take it easier on the returning games when they're playing a set. But as you can see, and we have been seeing tonight here in Madrid, how
Dos
quickly
iguales.
these
2-all.
breakers can turn around. I think momentum's a bigger factor than anything else.
What do you think is the best play? I mean, it's a pretty quick clay court scenario out here. Do you take it on, or do you sit back and grind it out?
I think in these conditions, one of the most important things is hitting your spots with your serve. I think you take whatever you can off the return. I'm not sure that's a great play from Fernando all the time. It's been something that he's been willing to do this year. He got through to the final in Dubai. The Spaniard
3-2.
basically rolling his first serve in against good returners who
Since then, Davis Cup last year at the Queen's Club, 3 sets to Murray, but a 12-10 second set tiebreak. And more recently, at Wimbledon this year, that first set, a mammoth first set, 7-6, went Murray's way. You felt it was decisive in that match, a 12-10 win too. So they've played some big tiebreaks.